Hello friends, welcome to bispsolutions.com. My name is Sumit and I'm a Salesforce consultant with BISP Solutions. Today I'm going to cover up a use case in which we will be going to bind steps from different data sets, and we will be going to see both the GUI method for binding two data sets as well as customizing JSON. So the requirement here is I have got two data sets. So let me switch back to my wave first of all. So here I have got a dashboard as binding dashboard. So let me connect to this dashboard. And as you can see in this dashboard, we are getting, there are two widgets, widget 1 and widget 2. And when I made a selection in widget 1, it get reflect on widget 2. And in same manner, if I made a selection in widget 2, it will get updates, it will get reflect on widget 1. And the best part with this is that they belongs to separate data set. They are not from a common data set. So for this, let me show you the JSON. And in JSON, you can see they are coming from two different data sets. One is coming from updated sales and one is coming from sales data set, and both are CSV data sets. So we are going to achieve the same thing. That's the use case, that we need to create a dashboard where we would be binding widgets from two different data sets by customizing JSON as well as by using GUI mode of connectivity. So let's start building it. So I'll create a new dashboard. It's a blank dashboard, and click on continue. And I I added two widgets, widget 1, both are chart widget, and in widget 1 I would be getting data from sales dataset, which would be displaying count of rows by region and in donut form, in donut chart. So that's the first widget, which would be showing the count of rows from sales dataset. The second widget, in this second widget, we would be showing the sum of sales from updated sales and sum of sales and by region. So in both widgets, region is the common field. So this helps us to bind or to connect these two data sets. Now, right now they are independent. If I made a selection in widget 1, widget 2 is unaffected. And in same manner, if I select widget 2, there is no change in widget 1. So I need to bind them. This is called selection binding. And to customize this, to bind it, we would be going, I'll switch to JSON. And in JSON, we have two widgets, region 1 and region 2, and based on region 1 selection, region 2 need to be updated, and region 1, the grouping has been done based on region. The grouping is done based on region. So I'll switch to region 2. After group, I add a new node called filters, and filters will be on region. That's the group name. The property will be, the syntax is column bracket dot as object. Let me make it a little bigger. And the selection will be done in region 1. So in region 1, whenever we select any value in region 1 dot selection, comma, and the grouping is done based on region dot as object. And let's test it. So I click on done, preview. Now I made a selection in widget 1, and you can see widget 2 also gets updated. So they are binded now. And I made a selection for West, and this is also showing for West. So this is the sum of sales for West, and that's the total, that's the count of rows for West. So that's how we can bind two data sets with two widgets which belongs to different data set. Now if I made a selection in widget 1, it's not updating, it's not reflecting on widget 2. So in order to do that, we need to write the same code, we need to copy paste it I'll just copy paste the code and paste it in region 1 after grouping. So region step, sorry, it should be in step, region 1 step. That's region 1 step. I scroll down and grouping, comma, and paste it, and it should be region 2 dot selection, because in region 2 the grouping also done based on region. So let's test it. Preview. I made a selection in second widget and the first widget gets updated. Atlantic. I made a selection in Atlantic. So that's how we can bind two widgets which belongs to two different data sets. This is one way of binding. But in the updated version of Wave, you don't need to customize. You don't need to customize JSON, and so this functionality, customizing JSON, is useful when we want to bind only a specific widget. But if we want both the data set need to be connected with each other, for doing that, there is no manual binding is required. We can use the automated option for that. So let me do that. I drag and drop. I'll tell you the quickest way as well, the quicker way to do that. So select sales dataset, and I'll do the same thing. I'll select region for that, display donut chart, done. And let's make it a little bigger. Chart 2, sum of, back, it should be updated sales, sum of sales by region, done. Sorry, it should also be in donut chart. And to connect these two data sets, we can take help of connected data source. Now the advantage of using connect data sources, that whenever we connect two data sets, all the widgets are connected automatically with each other, even if they belongs to different data sets. So I'll click on this one, new connection. I'll give name as test connection. Choose data source 1, sales data set, and the common field is region. Choose data source 2, updated and region. Save and close. Done. Now we made a selection here, it gets update. If we made a selection here, this widget gets updated. So this is without writing any code. So this functionality is useful when we want uh, all the widgets should get associated, all the widgets should be affected, or whenever, if even if they belongs to different data set. And the previous method which I've told you by customizing JSON, that might be useful when we want to bind only a specific widget. So that's all in this video. If you like this video, don't forget to press like button. You can subscribe our YouTube channel for more customized video on Wave Analytics. You can connect with us for the customized and live interactive trainings on Wave Analytics. We are also providing consulting services for Wave. We would be helping you out in building dashboards for your clients and for your companies. Thanks for watching. Have a nice day.